So, good afternoon, students. Welcome to the computer class. Okay, so uh, today in this class we are going to study the fourth chapter, that is list and image in HTML. I think in your 7th standard you have learned about HTML. Okay, uh, I think all of you might know about HTML. That is, HTML means hypertext markup language. Okay, so in your 7th standard you have learned some of the tags in HTML, how to open an HTML page, and how to create a HTML page. So you have learned it. So the for some more tags they have introduced for your 8th standard. So we can see those one by one. First one is the creating the list. Then what do you mean by list? Uh, Whatever the items that what we have arranged in sequentially, that we can call it as list. Okay, so in web page we have to create a list. So for that we are using a two lists. If they are arranged alphabetically or through numerically, so if they are arranged alphabetical, that we can call it as an ordered list. And there are two type of list. First one is the ordered list and the unordered list. Okay, as I said earlier, if the items are arranged alphabetically, or uh, I mean from A B C D likewise, if they are arranged like that, and we can call that is a ordered list. If arranged through numbers, serial numbers, if for that also we can call it as ordered list. If they are not arranged sequentially, we can call that list as a unordered list. Okay, we can see this unordered list, how they have arranged. See here, the actual list tag themselves such as UL. The unordered list, the tag which we can use for list is li. Okay, for, li is for the list. For unordered list we are using a tag called ul. Okay, see here, in the, I think all of you know how to create a web page, I mean HTML. In that we are seeing here some more tags, that is list. Okay, see here in the body they have written ul, that means unordered list. In the list they have written, I mean in they have opened the list tag. In the list tag they have opened, I am a bullet list item, they have written. Then they have closed the list item. Okay, so likewise they have done it, and after writing the list, they have closed the unordered list, and they have closed the body tag also. See here, we can see all these things. Okay, so see, if you have written, see in the notepad, first we have to write it in a notepad, right? All the tags for HTML. So in the notepad they have written all these things. Then once they have written, what they have did, they have given a link to the web page. Okay, so what they have got it, see here, all of you, whatever the sentences though written in notepad, that will be come in a web page. See here, these are all unordered. That means there is no sequential, because they are used the bullets over here, that is dot. If they are used alphabetically or numbers they have used, then we can call it as a ordered list. They have used bullets, for that we can call it as a unordered list. So they have used the unordered list here. Okay, so in the unordered list you can give the heading. See here, h1, h2, h3, h4, these are all the heading tags. If they have given h1, the heading tag will be big, h2 more big than h1, likewise the serials goes on. Okay, see here, they have given h4 align. how the heading it will be, whether it should show like in a center, left or right. So we can mention here they want it in a center, so they have written center. Then they have given a list called shopping list, then they have closed the heading. Then in the unordered list they have opened the tag, in that they have given list, some of the list. Okay, then they have closed the ul. Okay, see all these they have written in notepad. After that they have saved the file. Then they will going to open the one of the web page. In the web page they will going to open the notepad. Once they have opened the notepad, the whatever the code that what we have written in notepad, that will going to link into the web page, so that it will be going will be shown in the notepad. See here, shopping list, they have given shopping list. What they have mentioned, h4 align center they have mentioned, that means the heading it will come in a center. Okay, shopping list it has come in center, no, then all the list will be given. Okay, how here they have used the bullets. Okay, for that they have used the unordered list. This is all about unordered list. Then see here, unordered list, we can unordered list type code they have given. See here, we can use unordered list type as square, disc and circle. And also they have given the examples over there. See here, type square. See here how the square bullet will be shown in the textbook. All of you see the types. Similarly, disc and the circle. Okay, similarly they have written and given another example. See here, HTML, they have opened the HTML tab. After that they have opened the body tag. Then they have given the h4 heading, that is a list type, and they have closed the h4. Similarly, unordered list type square they have given, and they have opened the list, they have closed the list. And similarly for some other list they have given. Okay, again they have written it in notepad, and they have opened the web page, they have given a link to the notepad. And once the file has opened in a web page, see here how the window it will look like, with the text called a list types and all these things. Okay, that will be given. Then we can see the next one, that is ordered list. Okay, see here in the order list the tag which is used is ol. Okay, and see the examples over here. They have given the h4 align, they have given it as center. Goals should see in the web page, that too in a center. Okay, then they have opened the ol tag, in that they have opened the list, and they have written some sentences, and they have closed the list tag. After that they have closed the ordered list. Okay, they have written everything it in a notepad. Once they have written in a notepad, and see here they have written ordered list. If we use the ordered list, the list will come instead of bullet 1 2 3 will be seeing it in a web page, isn't it? This is nothing but the ordered list. If instead of 1 2 3 bullet schemes, that means square, circle, dots, if they come there, it is a unordered list. See here 1 2 3 they have came, that means it is a ordered list. Okay, this is one example. And another examples, like see here, ol type they have given types of ordered list, that is a, small a, capital A, and Romans, Roman letters. Okay, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase letters, uppercase letters, lowercase numerals, uppercase numerals. Okay, these are all the types of ordered list. Okay, they have given the one example. Go through that one. See here, after writing all these codes in a notepad, See here, they have given, how they have given. First one, that is uh, Oakfield Middle School. In that, what they have given? A they have given. In that A, again they have 1, 2, 3. I mean, they all the list will come in a serial wise through numerals. Okay, here they have used all the types of ordered list. Go through the examples. Okay, once we have written all these in a notepad, the web page will look like as shown in the textbook. Okay, go through that one. Okay, this is all about the ordered list. Then HTML numbered list start attributes. Okay, this means the start attributes allow you to further customize an HTML ordered list by starting digit for the ordered list element. See here, they have written the code like this: H4 align center goals, and they have closed the heading tag. Then they have opened the ordered list, and they have given open the start, that of 4 they have given the value. After that, they have opened the list and written some sentences. Then they have closed the list. Okay, then they have closed the ordered list. Once we have written everything, it's in a notepad, we have to save it, and then we have to open the web page. In that, we have to go, we have to open the file which we have saved through notepad. Once we have written like that one, see here, the window it will look like this. See here, in the goals, they have what the in the ordered list start list of the list should start from serial number 4. They have given start 4. Okay, so the list 4, 5, 6, like that the list will come under. This is all about list. Okay, that is ordered list. Then we can move to the next topic, that what we can call it as a definition term list. Okay, the tags which we used for definition term list is DL. Okay, this deliberates a list where the items are individually terms paid. Okay, that means what are all the information that what we will going to write it in a notepad, that should be arranged in the terms of list with the definitions, that what we can call it as an D list. Okay, and DT. DT means definition list term. If the all the statements, if it comes in terms of tags, that what we can call it as a DT. Then we can move to the next one, DD. That means definition term indents, that it doesn't contains the bullets. Okay, that we can call it as a DD. See the example for this one. DL font size they have given 4. Then they have given DT HTML. See, we can see this example. See here, once we have written all the codes in a notepad, see here, if I have opened the DT HTML, what HTML, what's the extension form of HTML? Hypertext markup language, isn't it? So to know the HTML extensions of HTML, we have to open the DT tag, first one. After, we have to write it a HTML. Then afterwards we have to write a DD. Then after that we have to write the long form of HTML. Likewise, TCP, TP, FTP, HTTP. Okay, if you all written like this, the in the notepad, the windows in the web page, the windows it will look like this. For all this one, we are using the DL, DT and DH tags. Okay, this is all about these tags. Okay, similarly they have given another examples. Go through the book. Okay, next one, images and pictures. Okay, this is how to give a link to the images and pictures. Okay, and also we can see in your further classes linkings. But here, how to write a code for image. for that one here, and how it works and all we can see here. See here in the examples what they have given, they have opened the HTML tag and they opened the head tag. In the title what they have written, picture page they have written, and they have closed the head tag, and the body, in the body tag they have written one sentence, that what we can call it as here is a picture. Then they have breadth they have given, and in the one tag, in that image source they have given. Here they have given the path of the picture, where the picture is. That means it is in a C drive with a picture gallery with a file name called colal.jpg. The extension which is used to store the image is .jpg. Okay, this is the code. Once we have written this code, and see here, this is the image that what we can going to get it in a web page. Okay, this is how images and pictures are used in an HTML, and the extensions which are used for the images are .gif, .png, .jpeg and .bmp. These are all the images. Okay, then we can also give the height and width attributes. See here, they are image source they have given with the URL address and height, which so how much height we want. For that one we have to use the tag called height. In that they have given 50 and width 100. So according to that one, the picture will come with the height and width. Okay, here is a picture they have given, and this is a height and width of the picture. Okay, then we can move to the making image transparent. That means set the opacity on the image itself and it will fade into the background. That means, so we can write any word on the images. For that one we have to use this one image source. See here in the see in the example, in the window they have what, in the picture one sentences will be there, that is koala, that is KOALA. So to written like that word on the pictures, we are using this code. Okay, and next one similarly, another alternative tag that is used for writing any sentence on the images, we are using this code. Picture page, in the title they have given the picture page, and in the body here is a picture they have given, and in the image source they have given the path of the image. Okay, this is all about the HTML alternative attributes. Okay, next we can move to the HTML background. So we can give the background to the web page. For that one, the code which is used is the body background. So in that one we have to give the path of the image. They have given as a c.picture.koala.jpg. See here, once we have written all this code, the background it will be look like this. See here, in the images some sentences they have shown in the web page. So this is how we are with the background. Background, what is the background? One picture will be there. With the background of some pictures, they have written some sentences. To do like that one, these codes are used as shown in the textbooks. Okay, this is all about your 4th chapter. Okay, so students, if you have any doubts, you can free to ask in your subject group. I will clarify your doubts if you have any doubts. Okay, so all of you try to do all these tags in your computers. Okay, open the notepad and write all the codes that what they have given in your textbook, and save the notepad one. Once we have saved the notepad, you can open any of the web page like Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera. In that we have to open that one. In that you go through the you go to the file. There you have to open the file that what you have saved it. Then once we have opened that file, the web page will be creating. Okay, in that one you can see the result of the code that what you are writing it in a notepad. Okay, try to do your practicals in your computer in your home. Okay, this completes your fourth chapter, and all the exercise questions I will give through the pictures. In terms of pictures I will give, I will send it to your subject group. You can take it from the subject group. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask me in a subject group. I will clarify your doubts. Okay, all of you take care. Okay, bye.